And people have to realize, man, it's always about that money. It's always about that bag. And so you can't fault a man how you go about making his bread. You know what I mean? Legally, of course, but it's always about that at the end of the day. You have to be a provider. That comes with being a man.
There's been a lot of religious bashing going on social media. Don't you see what they're doing? They're allowing this. They're allowing this wasted back and forth about Christians and Muslims, Jews. It's all well timed news drops, viral moments to take place to distract you from what's really going on. It's a prophecy being played out. I don't know what the results may be, but there's something going on. And we already know what's going on the earth. What's reigning on the earth right now is mayhem, evilness, wickedness, you name it. A lot of monsters are walking amongst us. And like I said, some of these nations, governments allow this stuff to happen. These rich oligarchs that control politicians, manipulate policies in their favor, tax the less economically kind of deprived. Let's have them pay the heavier tax based on the numbers, because obviously there's more people that are not wealthy, that are these plutocrats and these billionaires that are making money hand over fist. And yes, they do pay taxes, but considering what they make in profits and bonuses and stuff of that nature, I think they're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So they refuse to pay more. They're looking for every break they can get. And you, the taxpayer, the everyday citizen that's going out here and working long hours, because majority of us can't do it off of one job. We have to have like multiple revenues coming in, so we have to hustle. You know what I'm saying? And you have an element that's out there. Of course, you have the black market that's out there. You have the street element that's out there. We all know. We already know what's going on. And so there's a lot of different worlds, a lot of different lanes that you have to you have to negotiate, and you know, navigate around these treacherous corners, in the inner cities and out in the plains, in the mountain regions, everywhere. It's life. I just heard a quote from Kanye when he said that a gentleman asked him, what did you regret fashionably that you ever been involved with? And he said life. And that's a real moment right there. But yeah, man. So pretty soon I think it's gonna all balance itself out. I don't know when. I can't predict anything. I'm just like anybody else with thoughts and what I think is solutions. but I'm just one person. You know, in a democratic republic, you have to have at least everybody, a majority of people to get things done. And then when we get the majorities, we still play politics. That's what I don't get. So I come to the realization that they're going to do what they want to do. And so therefore, I'm just speaking for me. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people got enormous appetites. You know what I mean? People got to get fed. You know what I mean? Self-preservation. And so, with that said, a lot of us have to make sacrifices. A lot of us are not willing to make those sacrifices. We're going to take shortcuts. Shortcuts lead to risk, high risk. Risk leads you to financial ruin, and even worse, your freedom taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance out here that we have to face every day. And there's no shame in just taking a moment and just get yourself together. There's no weakness in that. You got to process. Your body is designed to do that. Your mental, your mind, your healthy mind is designed to process. You got to let it download the data, so to speak. But we keep pushing. You feel me? And we stay the course. We persevere. You know what I mean? So we still got to make our voices heard. We still got to be vigilant in our mission towards financial stability and, meeting our budget. So it is what it is, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the love. 1.